Good morning, students. This is Senor Porras, your librarian, talking to you about the upcoming research project you'll be doing for your U.S. history class. Instead of leaning on the traditional method of doing research, we will look at something called the Big Six process model. So without further ado, from Riot to Revolution, the research project, the Big Six overview. Now we'll be looking at the standards. First one is, of course, the TEKS 8.4, the Revolutionary Era. Now this deals with, of course, from the end of the 7 Years' War in 1756 all the way through to 1783 at the end of the Revolutionary Era. Next, we're looking at the Common Core. Now, Common Core is not native to Texas. However, these standards helps us focus on analysis of primary and secondary sources, as well as text relationships related to history and social studies. The AASL, or the American Association of School Libraries, Standards for the 21st Learning. Students will draw conclusions, make informed decisions, apply knowledge to new situations, and create new knowledge. Students will also share knowledge and participate ethically and productively as members of our democratic society. Lastly, we have the ISTE standards, the student standards, which are all about knowledge construction. So these are the lesson objectives that we'll be working with. As students, we will understand how to do research with the Big Six research model process. We will also learn how to ask the right questions to find the right answers using the Big Six research process. And lastly, we will complete the steps of the Big Six research process for our selected topic, from Riot to Revolution, of course. But first, we must understand what the Big Six process is really all about. So what is the Big Six? The Big Six is a process model for information literacy that uses 6 steps to help anyone solve problems or make decisions on information. While this information might mean a little bit too much of information for you to process, do not worry. It's fairly easy to understand. Why? The following skills will help you solve an information problem by helping you break down the information into digestible pieces. They are task definition, information seeking strategies, location and access, use of information, synthesis, and, of course, evaluation. After you take a small quiz about research, you will watch a video about the Big Six and how the skills work. There will also be an attachment, handouts, that will help you in processing the information using these Big Six skills. So what are the next steps? You're going to take a pre-assessment in the next slide. Then you're going to view a video on the Big Six, followed by an article from the New York Public Library about research and the Big Six, and how we all pretty much can become information scientists. Next, we're going to begin research on the topics you chose for the theme from Riot to Revolution. Then, of course, you're going to take notes and evaluate all your primary and secondary sources. Lastly, here, you're going to use the Big Six writing process worksheets to help organize your thoughts. And finally, remember to cite your sources by using the following websites: Citation Machine, EasyBib, BibMe, and Noodle Tools. If you need any login information, your teacher has been provided with that. Lastly, once everything has been done, you're going to present your information to your fellow students in class. Thank you everybody for listening. See you soon.